So I was getting a lot of comments saying, "Oh, well, you can do all this with the Quest 3. It's only $500." So I want to show you a little bit of a review of the interface and try and do similar things with the Quest 3. Here you can see that it does do a good job with the finger tracking, hand tracking, keeping that window in place. And here I'm trying to just show different tabs that can be open in their browser. Now it is the Quest browser, which is a little bit different, but that's fine. Try and do some kind of voice dictation right here. And I kept having trouble actually, so I tried a couple times, and then here I'm just going to the keyboard to try to type and still having a few issues. The typing though, I mean across both devices is not great. What's interesting is you can see a lot of that distortion in the pass-through around my hands. And here I'm just trying to go to Google News to show you. I'm trying to drag that tab out to make another screen because I know you can do this. But what I realize is you have to use the controllers. And with the controllers, you can go ahead and drag that tab out and have another screen. And you can have, I think, up to 3 panels or screens showing different things, browser tabs, apps, etc. And then now with the hands again, I can go ahead and move that around. So yeah, I mean, it works, but I can't pin them anywhere in my environment. And I'm kind of limited with how many windows I can really keep open. And I'm just showing you a little bit more about clicking versus the eye tracking you might see in the Vision Pro. This right here is just using kind of hand tracking. And it's a little iffy, like it's doable, but just not as intuitive as Apple. Then here you can kind of see another wraparound view on the Quest 3, keeping pinned as I do a little turnaround there. And then finally kind of showing the mixed reality. But of course with the Quest 3, anytime you're trying to go into real VR, you have to make a boundary. Sometimes it's a little iffy, it has to rescan. But I'll go ahead and just show you what that looks like. And there you go. Now we're back in the Vision Pro. I'll show you kind of a similar workflow that you might want to do, just like what I showed you in the Quest 3. So let's go ahead and open Safari. Here it is. I got my email up right here. It's just much easier to move it anywhere I need it to be instead of just those 3 tabs. So let me move this back here. I'll make a new tab. This is something I was looking at earlier. Bring that out right here. Let's say we want to do one more and show you that typing again. So we want to go to Google News. Now, to me, that felt a lot smoother. Maybe I'm just not as much used to typing with the Quest 3, but there you go. And again, moving anything anywhere I want it to be, just much more kind of free flowing. And then also no distortion as I look down, look at my hands covering here. It's just a much kind of smoother look, obviously many more pixels. And if I want to go to that virtual environment with one turn of the knob, there's no mapping of the room, it's just more seamless, and I can see my full hands in full color, even with my watch, while I'm in this virtual environment, which I don't think you can do with the Quest 3. So that's the difference, and that's kind of what you're paying for this higher cost device over the Quest 3.